want to welcome everybody to the Canyon View School Tour. My name is Rob Hennickman. I am the principal here at Canyon View, and I have had the pleasure of serving as principal for the past 9 years. Now, I have not always been at Canyon View. In fact, I started my teaching career over at our friends to the west of us at Manzanita, making my total years in education to be 20 years. So we are deeply passionate and committed to serving our students and our communities here at Canyon View and also throughout the Catalina Foothills School District. One of the best part about being interested in a Catalina Foothills school is that no matter where you go, it's going to be a good choice. Every single one of our schools offers a comprehensive, well-rounded education that is sure to push our children into new and exciting interests while also providing the amount and type of support that each and every one of our children need and deserve. Now, my job is to show you about what makes Canyon View a special place, so let's go check it out. A big part of Canyon View is that we are the smallest school in the school district, and I feel that's a very unique selling point for our school and our community. That allows us to have really strong and intimate bonding relationships with our students, with their families, and amongst staff and community members. It all starts here with the first person at the school, and that's Miss Rose, as you'll see. In our school, you have to check in through the security office, and Miss Rose is the first friendly face that you will see. She'll get all of our parents and community needs met with getting kids the materials that they might need, getting kids to where they need to go, and everything else that requires of the front office. So as we talk about relationships, we're going to head into the heart of our school, which is where all the relationships happen. That is our courtyard. We are, again, a small school. No child or parent is going to get lost here because there's only 2 hallways. That's the best part about it. When I said small, I meant pretty small. So here we are in our bus bay, and bus service is available for in-district students. And there's also an open enrollment bus ridership application process for those families that live outside of the Canyon View boundaries. But either way, students get dropped off and picked up in this central location to the east of our school. And then they transition into the school, onto campus through our bus bay gates here. And then they head out to their spots in the morning. And the play areas for the morning, you have kindergarten goes to the kindergarten playground. Our first and second graders go to the basketball courts on the big fields, and our third, fourth, and fifth graders all transition from the bus bay or the front of the school. They transition to the big field in the morning. So after you visit the security office and check yourself in, you come up the main hallway to the main front office where we'll go see Miss Diana and Miss Beth. Here they are hard at work, making sure that all of our students, all of our parents, and all of our teachers' needs are met. Again, the small community vibe. These guys are fantastic, second to none. So at Canyon View and across the 4 elementary schools in the Catalina Foothills School District, developing the well-rounded child is vital to our success and our work with students. And so at all of our 4 elementary campuses, your child will go to art, music, PE, and Spanish or world language, as well as robotics, kindergarten through 5th grade. And these classes are taught by specialist teachers who are highly trained and experts in their content areas.
This teaches you how to do 2D. 2D means a picture that you color, and how it turns it into 3D. Let me show you this real quick. All right, so she colors her paper that she chose. And let me show you what she does. Okay, she's gonna take the iPad, take a picture with it. She's gonna catch it blue. I always say catch it blue. And this is what the 2D does.
Wow, awesome.
So here we are in front of music. We have Mrs. Moore is our music teacher. She will be teaching music to all of our kindergarten through 5th grade students each and every week. I hear them in there right now. Let's go check it out and see what they're up to.
correct. Let's count and clap. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Awesome.
So as I said, the courtyard is the heart of our campus. And as you can see, we're having lunchtime right now. And we have our kids, we are 6 feet apart, 2 at a table, making sure that we are maintaining our distancing. And then most importantly, making sure that we are maintaining our connections. We are here outside of the MPR where all of our students will have PE. And it'll go again, 1 time a week, regardless if they are kindergarten through 5th grade. Another unique selling point about Canyon View is that we are literally right across the street from Sabino Canyon Rec Area. And with that, that means we have a lot of desert friends that typically will make their way through our wash at night and sometimes in the morning or evening. And of course, it is completely safe. We have our protocols that are in place, but it's not uncommon for our kids to walk across the bridge and see a desert tortoise passing by, or a Gila monster, or some type of other friend. So that again, having the nature coming to us and being within our learning environment, we think is a truly special thing. So here we are standing outside of one of our classroom pods where our kids are working hard like they always do. But speaking of hard work, I want to mention that this year, the state of Arizona has 200 National Merit semifinalists. And out of those 200, 9 of them are Catalina Foothills students. And out of those 9, we have 4 actually attended Canyon View for their elementary school. So we are super proud of them for all of their hard work. Now let's go check out our kids as they're engaged in their hard work.
These states matter. Who remembers all 3 states? Nate, give me 1. Give me another one, Turner.
So if you're writing a hypothesis, you usually kind of say if something, something, then you make a prediction and you say then something happens. Or you could just make a declarative sentence and say this is going to happen, and then you can do your experiment and figure out if you're right or wrong.
So I'm standing outside of our robotics room, and as I mentioned, all students kindergarten through 5th grade will have a robotics unit that they will travel to Miss Pence's robotics room, where they'll engage in hands-on Lego robotic units, probably some of the highlights of the year for sure for our students. Now, speaking of technology, in Catalina Foothills School District, we do have a lot of technology that our students and teachers use. We are a one-to-one district in terms of a device to students. And so students might have access to, or will have access to, either a laptop, a Chromebook, a MacBook, iPads, and even iPods, depending upon the site. So it's not necessarily about putting technology in all of our students' hands for technology's sake. It's more about utilizing technology to enhance and extend and enrich the learning experiences for our students.
Thank you. Hi, sweet pea. Hi, darling.
So here we are in the Canyon View Library, and kindergarten through 5th grade students can expect to come to a library for book checkout and even maybe reading time or work in language arts and writing here. And as you can see, we have a very large collection of all types of literature that our students have shown an interest in selecting.
Okay, during the book, I'm going to stop and we're going to make a prediction using our schema and the clues from the book.
So as I mentioned at Canyon View, the small school feeling is right here. We only have 2 hallways. This is the primary hallway. Right outside of the library, you have the 1st grade, 2nd grade, and student service pod. And just north of the student service pod, you have the primary playground. So let's go ahead and check out what's up north. So here we are up by the primary playground, and this playground is reserved for our 1st graders and 2nd graders. And when I'm up here, I'm also reminded of just this, our school in our school district does follow the inclusive and inclusion model, where all students, regardless of ability types, are all welcome here, and we have services that support their unique and individual needs. That student-centered approach is going to be found here at Canyon View, but also at every single one of our schools in the Catalina Foothills School District. So this is our car dismissal. So students are actually stationed inside the school. We got 5th graders, 4th graders, 2nd and 3rd graders, and out here we have our 1st graders and kindergartners. We use a radio system. Parents simply come up, we call out who needs to go where, and the kids go in. It's pretty efficient. It takes a little bit of time, but it works. We hope that you enjoyed your virtual tour of our intimate and unique and amazing campus. As a reminder, the open enrollment period closes on January 31st. So we hope that you don't miss out. Well, most importantly, we hope that we see you here and join the Coyote Pack.